What if I told you there's a simple rule that could help you avoid overspending, protect your resale value, and keep your remodel from spiraling out of control? It's called the 30% rule. And if you're planning a kitchen, bath, or sunroom remodel, you definitely want to know this. Hey there, my name is Sean Smock with JSB Home Solutions. After guiding thousands of Central Ohio remodeling budgets over the years, one thing we've learned is that beautiful spaces means nothing if the numbers don't make sense. That's why today, we're breaking down the 30% rule, a smart budgeting tool that can help you set realistic expectations and avoid over-improving your home. Whether you're remodeling to stay or prepping to sell, the rule can help you get the most bang for your buck without regret down the road. And hey, if you find this helpful, go ahead and like this video, subscribe for more remodeling tips, and drop your questions in the comments. All right, so what is the 30% rule? The basic idea is this: you should never spend more than 30% of your home's value on remodeling any one area of the home. It's budgeting guardrails to make sure that your investment makes sense for your property. Let's say your home is worth $300,000. That means its absolute maximum that you want to spend in a major remodel, like a kitchen overhaul, would be around $90,000. For a bathroom, it would be less, typically somewhere in the 5% to 15% range, depending on the size of the scope. This rule isn't hard capped, but it is really good benchmark. It helps you avoid putting more money into a project than likely you're going to get back, especially if resale is on your radar. Here's the deal. Most homeowners assume that the more you spend, the better the result. And while it's absolutely true that investing in quality materials and craftsmanship makes a big difference, there is a such thing as over-improving your home. That's especially true with the design-build remodels, where walls are removed, layouts are reimagined, and every element is customized from scratch. Those projects are deep and detailed, and they come with a higher price tag. In those cases, the 30% rule becomes a critical benchmark to help you avoid overspending for your neighborhood or your home's value. But in a remove and replace remodel, like the ones that we specialize here at JSB, it's a different story. We're not tearing down the entire layout. We're working within your existing footprint and updating the most important parts of the high quality materials. In this kind of remodeling, it's rare to even approach that 30% threshold. And that's the beauty of it. Remove and replace remodeling gives you the best value to impact ratio. It lets you refresh your space, increases functionality, and modernizes your home without overextending the investment. So, you get the most out of every dollar, not just financially, but in how you live and enjoy this space every day. Now, you might be thinking, what if I'm not selling? What if this is my forever home? Great question. Even then, the 30% rule can still serve as a healthy guardrail. Think of it like this: you're investing in your own enjoyment and lifestyle, but without going so far that you could regret it later if plans change. Life happens. People move for jobs, family, downsizing. You never know. That said, if you truly plan to stay long-term and you're okay with not getting a full return on your remodel, you do have more flexibility. Just make sure you're making decisions that you love and not just following the trends or feeling pressure to go all out. So, how do you actually use the 30% rule? Step one is knowing your home's current market value, not the Zillow estimate. Talk to a local realtor or check recent comps in your area. Once you have that number, multiply it by 30%, that's your ceiling. Then ask yourself, what are my goals for this remodel? Are you going to improve the function, boost resale, update an outdated space? Your goal is to help shape your priorities, whether that's new cabinets, upgraded fixtures, a better layout, or easier maintenance. From there, take a moment to look over your finances and decide how much you actually are willing to spend. Will you be using savings, financing part of the project? Knowing your comfort zone, both emotionally and financially, helps you set realistic expectations to avoid unnecessary stress. When the time comes to move forward, you'll be ready to make smart, confident decisions that stay aligned with your goals. If you're starting to plan your kitchen, bath, or sunroom remodel, and you're not sure what a realistic budget looks like, don't worry. You don't have to figure it out alone. Start with the steps we just talked about. Look up your home's value, define your current goal, and decide how much you're comfortable with spending. Then take some time to browse the project gallery to get a feel for styles you love, and start researching companies that offer the kind of remodeling services that you're considering. And when you're ready to start interviewing companies, schedule a free in-home consultation with JSB Home Solutions. on our website. It's no pressure, just honest, helpful advice to get you moving in the right direction for your project. Smart choices today lead to a home you'll love tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and always remember to dream big and remodel smart.